What's up, Red Carpet Report? I'm your host, Traci Stumpf, here at the IMF 7th Annual Comedy Celebrations honoring Peter Boyle. So you're performing tonight, first time ever-ish.
At this, yeah. Yes, because it's probably a different crowd. And hopefully that means I can tell stories I've already told at other benefits, and they won't know the difference.
Do you have any pre-show rituals before you perform for something like this?
I drink a lot of wine.
Oh, good.
I don't know if I'll do that tonight or not, but nothing, neurotic and obsessive the way, people do. But I've never graduated to that. Well, because what happens if you can't do it? You'll be struck with abject terror.
Or you just keep drinking.
You just keep drinking. I mean, suppose you have a thing where you have to see something green and turn around 3 times and spit in the sink that's been carved out of ivory of the tusks of dead elephants. And, it can be very complicated, these rituals. So
sounds less fun than drinking.
I know, exactly. I'd much rather. Get the Pinot.
You are the only reason I watch award shows.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, I think I'll tell a story tonight about being behind the scenes at the Oscars and some of the stuff that's happened. That's always funny.
Who's your favorite person to write a joke for?
Oh, my God. Well, I've been working with Bette Midler for 150 years, so it's got to be Bette. Yeah. Because I started with her, and she still is hysterically funny.
You guys run through the delivery and prep it?
Absolutely, yeah.
You ready for the Golden Globes?
You mean to win one? Or
That's tonight, right?
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
That's why the Black Swan is being brought into play. My God. Am I ready for? Well, Tina and Amy are going to do it, so it'll be brilliant. They were wonderful last year. I just did a show with them in Washington. We gave the Mark Twain Prize to Carol Burnett, and I'm on the show, and they're both on the show, and they're looking forward to the Golden Globes.
Talk a little bit about this event tonight. How did you get involved?
I got involved through Loraine Boyle and Peter, who was a great friend of mine from Chicago. When I met Bette in 1970, I met Peter. He had just come back to Chicago, having had his first movie triumph, and we became friendly. And then he went back to Hollywood and was Frankenstein and all of that. And then Loraine was in New York writing for the New York Times, and I was in Chicago writing for the Chicago Tribune, and so we would run into each other. We were both covering rock and roll because we were, the first rockers in the newspapers. We were, they had ignored it up until then. We were the early victims. And when they moved out here, and I moved out here, and Peter eventually got a series with Doris Roberts. I was very friendly with her for years, so I would see them a lot. We'd all sort of hang out. But I'd never been able to do this benefit. I'd always been away or something. I don't know.
Tonight. It's happening tonight.
This is it. I'd lose the virginity here. It's a popping sound you will hear.
We're all excited to watch.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Good luck. Yeah, we're popping. High five. You're lovely. Thank you. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with us here at the Red Carpet Report. Hit like, hit subscribe, love us on every form of social media, and let us know who your favorite Everybody Loves Raymond character was. Mine was Ray, and I talked to him tonight, and I hope you loved it.